Apa ini? Part sekian dah.
Ooh, roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Bilanginnya ini bakal stuck sampai part 10 di sini nih.
Hide behind that uniform. Ooh, roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Like a fucking snake.
Like a fucking soldier.
You had to make your own little army. You couldn't hack it the real one.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo too. Hide behind that uniform. Ooh, roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Gak bisa, gimana ya? Gimana ya?
Hide behind that uniform.
Mulak kejauhan loh.
Roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed
Tuh
that
dia.
skin.
Berapa hit itu? Berapa hit itu? Berapa hit? Hah? Berapa hit itu? Gak mati. Anjing,
Hide
anjing.
behind that uniform. Ooh, roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Like a fucking snake.
Like a fucking soldier, son.
You had to make your own little army. You couldn't hack it the real one.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo too. You're on the short road to hell now, son. I told you to go home, but you didn't listen.
You'll hang for this.
Dikejar anjing, anjing.
Hide behind that uniform. Ooh, roasted!
You wore that uniform.
Gak bisa. Sorry. I'm on my limit.
Hide behind that uniform.
Sudah mentok
Ooh,
gua.
roasted!
You wore that uniform.
That uniform was a limitation. I shed that skin.
Like a fucking snake.
Like a fucking soldier, son.
You had to make your own little army. You couldn't hack it the real one.
Si pengen itu ya.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo too. You're on the short road to hell now, son. I told you to go home, but you didn't listen.
You'll hang for this.
Knock that other shit off, Johnny. I'll be sipping tequila, forgetting where I buried your ass in a week. That goes for both of you. Did you say the same? Hey, Rodolfo, don't go thinking los unos, cuatro, unos are su amigos, hermano, because they ain't. Ellos no le guste usted. Cuando este es cumplido, los amigos drop los bloqueos like a bad fucking habit, brother. Comprende?
Dan tadi
You did it so.
gak bisa.
You and me,
Checkpointnya jelek.
hermano. Brought a gun to a tank fight.
Poinnya jelek banget tadi.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
So
I had
cost.
to.
And we're
Mau
ready.
kalian 5 jam
Graves
nonton
KIA.
orang mati.
How's Price?
Angry. Lost a good cigar in the crash. Pilot's okay too. Out.
Alejandro, la base está asegurada. Graves está muerto. Vamos en camino.
Di sini naikin lagi, tenang. Valeria.
¿Qué pasó, vaquerito de mierda? ¿Comenzaste una guerra? Te persigue la violencia a todas partes, me cae.
No hice ningún trato contigo. Fueron ellos.
Esa fue tu cagada, precisamente.
You knew that was a third missile.
Oh, I didn't count them. I have people for that.
She's lying.
Where's Hassan?
Where's the other missile?
Chicago.
What the fuck's going on?
I said I'd tell you where he was. I didn't say I would stop him.
Escorpión de la verga. I warned you she would do this, eh?
I run a business, senores. We grow or we die. It's the way of the world.
You put a target on your back.
No. I put a target in Chicago. Now fucking leave Las Almas and go find the pendejos pa' fuera.
From now, she's yours. But we'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Let's go. A la chingada.
So, proper transport get Laswell. Hassan and a missile are in Chicago.
Esta noche las almas descansan.
I'll be free in 24 hours. Can't say the same about you, vaqueros.
You're going down for what you did.
It doesn't matter what I did. It matters what you can prove.
Damn.
You have work to do.
Mommy.
Keep fighting the good fight, hermano. To a bitter end, my brother.
Good luck, amigos.
Ghost! No te pierdas, carnal. ¡A huevo!
Nos vemos. A huevo.
Nelson Nombre told us the third missile was smuggled into the United States through the port of Chicago.
Hassan and his EQ soldiers are with it.
We don't know exactly where the missile is or where it's headed. But we do know that Hassan was taken to a building in downtown Chicago owned by a shell company of the Las Almas cartel.
Police are on the ground cordoning off streets around the building. They're on the lookout for a stolen container full of weapons. They do not know we're dealing with a missile. We believe Hassan is holed up in a fortified server room on the 54th floor of this building. I will be on the ground working to locate the missile.
I'll infill with the Marines on the Chicago River and move in on the ground level.
I'll heli up to an OP across from the objective for armed overwatch. We'll touch 2 helos down on the roof of the target building. One with a troop of Marines, the other with me and Soap.
While Gaz and the Marines push up the building, Price and Soap will work their way down, with Soap propelling to the server floor, pinching Hassan in the middle. Our primary mission is to locate and stop the missile. But you have execute authority to kill Hassan.
Watcher 1 to Bravo 6 actual. Perimeter is secure. We have a possible hit on the missile container. We're moving in now.
Solid copy. All Bravo, move to set. We're on.
05 copies all.
Bravo 6-2 is 20 seconds from the target building. Intel reports multiple AQ inside.
Ya, nggak random.
Ghost, get your overwatch. Watch, on the move. 456.
Oke, countdown ini kita lanjut next episode ya. Kita balikin dulu nih.
This is our primary.
Oke, kalau gitu adios, Otsukitor Brutal. Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe. Komen bang, kok mati mulu bang? Iya, susah bro. Skill issue, I'm issue.